Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style...
Great chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise, I mean most...
It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Gullit gets a foot in here. Neymar. Tonali. And it's Vieira. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Bellingham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Lahm calmly anticipates. No way through. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's under a lot of pressure there. Seedorf. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vieira, who does have an assist to his name.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball. Ibrahimovic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bellingham.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Bellingham. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that was nowhere near his best. Good ball, good take. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. Delivered across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. Seedorf gets a good foot in there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Hullet. And that's been intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Played out to the right. Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Maldini eases him off the ball. The ball has bounced loose now. Lahm made a search from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Roberto Carlos crossed into... He rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Kaka. And now the breakaway. Tonali. Neymar. That is good strength. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, what about this cross? There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 20.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and...
Hullet! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Maldini. Botafogo do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some, and it's Messi. And the finish! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Seedorf. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Botafogo, still this single goal behind. And it's played forward. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. That's very neat. Kaká, Messi, and he shoots! It's fallen kindly here, and he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 8, camisa 14, camisa 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Great ball, and he's in. It's Bale! Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Ferdinand. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Bullet under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Stood up well to him there. Botafogo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, another set play. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping! Hazard. Rice. And here's Bale. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And he skips past his man. Pull it. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's away. Messi. He's had a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he plays one through. Roberto Carlos. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Cleared. He's having a shot! Two minutes to be added on. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. Hernes. Oh, that's nice. Shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Bale, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he was alert to it. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. He's tried one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Maldini goes on a charge down the left. Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's found a way through. Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Played in early. And that has been cleared. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Kaka, and now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Tonali wriggles his way through. Messi. And here's Cruyff. And he's there to retrieve it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he thumps it clear. Seedorf. And it's Kaka. Now Hoeneß. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Botafogo have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Decent chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Maldini. And it's Seedorf. Hoeneß. Lovely feet. Oh, good-looking ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's picked it up out wide. Good take and big chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, They were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Hoeneß. Kaká. Kaká! It's hit the upright. And the counter is on. Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Vieira. Hoeneß is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Araujo. Oh, good spread. He's picked his way through. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of... And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 20.
So we're into the second 45.
Botafogo clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Yeah. Botafogo come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Passing nice and neat. Passes short and sharp. Ibrahimovic. Cruyff takes a shot! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too.
Chance, surely!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Cruyff, and this is Neymar. That's a nicely weighted pass. Chance for a shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vieira. Messi, and here's Rafael Leao. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And this is Messi. Well, Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Maldini cuts out the pass. Seedorf. And it's Messi. That ball looks a good one. He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hazard, can he spark a counter here? Looking for the run. Oh, super ball. He's having a shot! Off the post.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Bale! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Botafogo really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
So, third quarter of the game.
Substituição.
Lahm moves short. He's having a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Rafael Leao, and he's being shifted off it. Aimed beyond the defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shapes to shoot! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Hullet. It's run loose here. Nicely weighted ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rafael Leao is wide and looking to get onto this. Hazard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bale. Now it's Luis Suarez. Quick look, then plays it in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And it's Zanetti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bale. Shot could... There's the shot! And again! Oh, taken with style! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there goes the final whistle. Botafogo can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Botafogo desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And here's Messi. And that has been cleared. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Mbappe. And now the breakaway. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Ernest. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lahm. Crosses it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Drives a terrific header. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kaká powering forward here. And he cuts out the supply. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
And in the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid, where they all scored.
Neymar got the first one, of course. The pass into him looked lucky, but was apparently intentional.
That's what they all say.
That's a shade optimistic. Tonali, out to the left it goes. Chance here to counter. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Picked out brilliantly. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ball comes in. That's an excellent interception. Botafogo yet to have an attempt on goal. Well timed, excellent interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has ended up in no man's land. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. And the flag has... Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Kaká. Goes down, but nothing given. And now they can spring out of defence.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Maldini. Ferdinand. And it's played forward. Messi. Now it's Kaká. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pass has gone astray. Great ball, and Messi! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Messi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Vieira. That has been cut short. Tonali, and this is Ibrahimovic. Luis Suarez. He's come in hard. Corner number 2 then. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice interception, well timed. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Deep into stoppage time. And it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. A lot of space ahead of him. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 20.
That gets things going for the second half.
Camisa 21.
Botafogo clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Suarez, he is onto this. Botafogo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kaká really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Referee's given a throw. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Hoeneß plays it short. And here's Rafael Leao. He's having a shot! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Lahm. Messi. Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looking for the run. And this is Messi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tonali. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. Great vision. And we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And here's Bale. Now it's Kaká. And this is Bale. Oh, that's neat. Bale! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rafael Leao receives it, it shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 8.
Oh, what a mistake!
Do campo para a entrada de camisa 13, camisa 15. Substituição em andamento.
Well, it probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has been slung wide. He can run onto that. Vieira. Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bale. Now it's Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Bale. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Cruyff. Azar. Now it's Yamal. Maldini eases him off the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Lahm. Oh, good take in a good area. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Teremos uma substituição.
Gattuso. And this is Bale. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Cruyff. And he's lost his man here. Rafael Leao. No, it's not getting there. Desperate defending required here. Bale goes short. Cross into the box.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Yamal. That's good play. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And surely that has won the day! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Botafogo take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Yamal. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. Zanetti. And here's the chance to counter. And here's Cruyff. He has found the way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Gullit voted man of the match, and deservedly so.